Ryan, or Dads Don't Do Decaf Gaming. Alright, so tonight I'm going to be playing LA Noire. Now if you haven't played this game before, it's set in the 1940s. You play as Detective Cole Phelps, returning from World War II, and you work your way up through the LAPD. It's a pretty sweet game. Alright, let's see here. So we're just going to hop right back in. And I'm going to show you guys what it's all about. I've already been playing a little bit here. I've already made my way to the homicide desk. You start out in the patrol desk. Just basically it's a tutorial. You work your way through small time cases, eventually working your way up to the traffic desk. When you take on some more challenging cases, dealing with things like stolen cars and apprehending the people who stole them. So we're on the homicide desk here now, and this is the case of the golden butterfly. So let's see if we can solve this one. What's interesting about this game too is it uses facial recognition capture. So you have to kind of observe the suspect's face when you're making an assumption, if you're accusing them of something, or if you're playing good cop, bad cop. Their faces will actually react to how. Ooh. Ow. Oh, she got. Ow.
Galloway.
Man, that was brutal.
Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case.
This is me.
White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street.
You.
Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
This is a remastered edition of the game. This game was originally released for Xbox 360 and PS3. I don't know if it ever made its way to PC or not, to be truthful. Alright. Now we're going to drive there ourselves. I could allow my partner to drive to the location if I prefer, but it's going to do a cutscene. So let's just
Did a decent job on the head.
Take a ride there and
not bad.
Take a look at 1940's downtown LA.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself.
Here. And so we are in Central Division. Well, it's a fairly good size map. Yeah, so we're working in Central. Wilshire Division. That's where you basically do your tutorial and whatnot. Hollywood. We'll work our way up there once we make it to the Vice desk, I believe. Let's see. Okay.
That's one clearance under your belt.
Whoops! I forgot to check to see how far away I gotta go. So where am I here? I'm right here, and we gotta go right here. So okay, so it's
now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right.
Yeah,
See, I knew you were fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Unlike most Rockstar games, you probably don't want to just take the shortest way to the location. The game actually will deduct from your final score if you do any property damage, if you hit any civilians or anything like that. then it,
You nearly.
yeah, it's gonna give you a lower score at the end. You're aiming for 5 stars. And you'll get 5 stars if you find all the clues, don't hit anybody.
Now, boys, you know as
maintain
much as I do.
no property
I'll
damage
be holding a
whatsoever.
press conference once
That's
the
a big one
autopsy's
right
been
there.
completed.
The chief doesn't like it if you
I have 2 of
break
my
telephone
finest
poles or,
investigators on the case.
smash up
Fresh
civilian
from bringing
vehicles.
down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry and of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas.
I'll do a whole
chamber at San
playthrough
Quentin
of
primed for
the
sons of
game
the
too,
king,
if
continue to believe
I
they
get
can
enough
take
likes on the
life as
video.
vengeance.
Yeah,
If
right.
anyone wants to see more,
Any new leads in
just
the
leave
Dahlia
comment down
case?
below, let me know. I can.
Run
I'll
along,
be more than
boys, and let
happy
these
to
officers get to
Start
work.
from the beginning.
We have
We
God's
can
work to do here,
start our
and
way
it
from the
can't be
traffic
delayed.
or the patrol desk, work our way up through all the
What do we have,
cases.
Captain?
You heard him mention Celine Henry. That was a previous
Another
case from
woman sacrificed.
from
Speak to
homicide.
Carruthers. I want
That was
daily
my last
reports,
case, I
gentlemen.
believe. Alright, so now it's up to me to observe the crime scene.
Detective, I was first on scene.
So let's take a look around here. We should probably find... Where's the coroner?
All these cops. It's got to be something big, right?
I need to talk to the coroner.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
Is that him?
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Nope. Oh, there he is. The bald guy.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper
Maturity
and the crowd he
warning.
wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your
Nudity
mouth,
coming
Phelps.
up.
All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening
Graphic
closed
nudity.
cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Keep
Severely
that in mind.
battered, on
Your warning.
display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation is the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
Alright, so now we have to examine the body. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Alright, so let's see here. Well, we'll start with the head. Looks like a strangulation pattern on her neck there. Yeah.
Look at your mark. It's very...
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
So I uncovered a clue there just by manipulating the evidence a little bit. Just left and right. You know. You agree, right? Yeah. No, you don't agree? Alright.
Find anything interesting?
Do you know who killed you? No. That's alright. We'll figure it out. Alright. Let's see. We'll have to check her wrists here. Oh, what do we got here?
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Okay. So, missing jewelry? So,
You
if her
catch
other
all the
wrist
good ones,
isn't...
Phelps.
She wasn't bound if her other wrist is fine. Yeah. Okay. Looks like we got a
What's
missing
this
ring.
mark? Cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring.
Yeah.
Violently removed.
Alright. So, getting some clues here. Oh, we got a footprint on her chest.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
This poor thing. She was brutally murdered. I think that might be all the clues. I can't really... We checked both arms, torso, head. Alright, that's Exhibit A, I think. I'm not feeling any more. Your controller vibrates as well when you're near any clues, and I'm not picking up any vibrations or any haptic feedback, so I think Exhibit A is clear. So we'll move on to Exhibit B. Let's see. Let's move in order here. Oh, we have a purse. Or what do they call it back then? A handbag. We have a handbag. Oh, they weren't after money.
Find anything interesting?
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
We have
Back in a second.
name, folks. Parent-Teacher Association? Oh no. Won't somebody please think of the children? Okay. Anything else? Your name tag?
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Yeah, there's quite a few bills there, it looks like. Name tag, cash. I think that's it. No, I'm not. He's not pointing anything else besides these two things. So, let's see. Let's go to C. Let's see. We shall see.
RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Brae was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Alright, so what's Exhibit C? Footprints. I'm assuming they match the footprint on the poor lady's chest. Footprints. Nothing. No new clues there. Alright, well, I don't think there's anything more to be had here. What's that? Well, I think we have to go interview the husband now. Where did I park my car? Okay, we're down here. Dude, where's my car, man? Let's pick up the pace a little bit here. Come on, Phelps, move it! Move it, move it, move it!
You all seem to be standing around.
Oh. Where's the game parking? Where the heck down here? Oh, Rusty's already there. So we'll set a destination for the Muller residence. We'll go talk to the husband. How far is it? So we are here. Okay, so this indicates the crime scene. The gun, murder scene. And we have to go... What? Where is it? Oh wow, he's a little ways away. So what's our quickest route? We will go back the way we came, but we'll go down first. Yeah. Set a route here.
There still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street,
Officer need
Lindley
assistance.
Place. Unit to handle code
Officer,
3
oh,
identified.
get out of the way. Shots fired, officer down. Alright, so we'll put our case on the back burner for a second here. We're gonna go help this guy. The dispatch call came over on radio. We accept it. Away we go. See on the mini map there, the compass, the little running man. Get out of the way. You're interfering with justice. Let's make a turn up here. I thought there was a way to zoom out my compass. Maybe not. I think we're pretty close. Yeah, it's just over here. Turn our siren off.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley
People
Place.
are fleeing.
6th Street and Lindley Place.
That alleyway leads to the rear of the building, sir. Someone's gonna have to climb up and take him down.
Good luck. Don't let him get a beat on you like I did.
What was that? How do I take off? There we go. Okay.
Cop killers are the worst kind of scumbag.
Alright. One suspect down.
Shouldn't have had that second lunch.
If I had gone to the trunk of my squad car, I would have been able to equip myself with a shotgun or a Tommy gun. But I think we'll stick with the pistol for this one. So it was cool.
You like killing cops?
Won't help console the officer's family, but these guys are done.
Yeah. Short and sweet. One officer gets to go home to his family. Alright, so that's that wrapped up. Now we can resume our main quest. Our main case, sorry. Okay, so we're a little ways away. So again, we can just... Okay. We're gonna make a right. Alright, now I'm confused. I think I was facing the wrong direction. Yeah, I gotta turn around and then take a right. Okay. Now I got it. Oh! Oh, people! That was freaky. Now, I'm just going to keep an eye on our compass. And I believe I'm going to take this all the way to 1st Street. Left. Okay, so we just crossed over 2nd Street. And the next left should be 1st. I don't like these blind holes. Okay, George Muller. Let's see what you have to say for your wife's disappearance. Oh God. I'm a horrible driver. Don't mind me.
All units,
I don't drive this bad.
211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway.
IRL, I
Unit
don't
handle
drive.
code 3, identify.
Laval. Oh, that was okay. That messed with my eyes a little bit. It looked like a wall for a second. We're almost here. Slow down. I think that guy needs a fresh pair of undies. Alright, so we're gonna walk on up here and knock right on the door. Hello, Mr. Muller, are you home?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Man, you wouldn't get away with that now. 40s were a different
We're
time.
gonna have a look around.
Can we just canvass your house, please? Yeah, sure. Come on in.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
I don't have any freedoms or rights. Okay, we gotta look around the house. Take a look in the kitchen here.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Just veggies. Just veggies. Groceries. Nothing in the kitchen that I can tell. A men's boot. Are they... Do they match our footprints found at the scene? Size 8.
Work boots. Size 8s.
And that confirms it. This is the matching boot. Alright, so we found size 8 work boots. Let's see if we can... Oh, she was missing a ring. Got a jewelry box here. Missing.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Okay. This must be for the watch or bracelet. Yes, it is most certainly a box.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
So, that confirms it. We have a missing watch and a missing ring. Good stuff. Anything else? Nightstand? There's another bedroom. I assume this is the little girl's room, but I'm not picking up on anything in here. Let's go back into this room for a second. I feel like there's got to be something else. Well, I can talk to her. Oh, wait a second, though.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Smash it. Can't be it. Can I go through this door? Nope. Just those two things. Alright, well, let's go talk to the girl.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Ooh. That's rough.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
Alright. Start with
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
Ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Okay, so here we can play good cop, bad cop, or we can accuse her of something. Now, we don't really... all we did was ask her a question. Like, there's not really anything to accuse her of. We could use intuition points, and that would eliminate one of the possibilities. But, I don't... Basically, bad cop means you doubt her answer, and you're going to press her for further information. Good cop is you basically accept her answer as the truth. But, I mean, she's a little girl. I don't think she has any reason to lie about her dead mother. So we're just going to accept that as the truth.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Okay, so we were correct. Check mark means we got that one. That was the right path to follow. So when was the last time you talked with your mother?
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset.
Belmont High.
Daddy came instead.
Like I said, this game uses the facial recognition feature, or facial distortion, whatever you want to call it, so you gotta kind of observe her reaction to the questions as well. I mean, again, there's nothing to really accuse her of. We haven't really presented any evidence of anything. She hasn't done anything wrong. But I feel like there's more to it. I feel like she knows something about the fight. So we're not going to go with the good cop on this one. We're going to go bad cop, because I doubt she's giving us the full
Daddy should
story.
be on his way.
Oh, Dad's on his way home, so we gotta hurry with
So
this.
you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and called, and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Oh, okay, we got it. That was the right way. Let's take a look at her for a second. She looks scared. So we'll ask her.
Your mom and dad are
Ask her the
happily
last
married?
question.
What are you saying? Of course they are.
No, I mean, no, she knows something else.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it.
A brooch?
And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Oh.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been
Gold
very brave.
butterfly brooch. Oh, there's Dad.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the
Go
police
to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Okay. So, let's see here.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Yeah, right. We know that's not true.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like
We
this?
can accuse him because we have evidence that he has a size 8 boot. A size 8 boot we found in the bedroom. He's got tiny feet.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Alright, so... we don't really have any proof to back that up. But we know he's not being entirely truthful. So we're gonna doubt that. We're gonna go bad cop. Because the little girl said that she had to call several times before he picked up the phone, so he wasn't...
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars? Nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up
I thought I
Michelle.
I was right.
I worked a full
I thought I
day.
made the
I
wrong
wanted to come home, put
choice.
my feet up.
Alright.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Well, again, we know he's completely lying because his daughter already ratted him out.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Yeah. Boom.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while.
Busted.
I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
I got a bonus question here. I'm starting to sweat now. Yeah, he's looking a little nervous. I thought it looks like he was swallowing.
Please, if that's all, please just leave.
Oh no, we got one more question here, I think.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
Oh,
That's not true, god damn it.
Well, again, another lie.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man.
The daughter said that
Try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes
to
you
make
lost
up for a
control.
fight.
Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Yeah, domestic violence incident. Okay.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A.
It's never that.
3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
As I said, there's always something more. Look both ways before we cross the street. We don't want to get hit.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
5-star, goddamn.
What are you burning?
Step away from the incinerator.
Oh, there you go.
Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
What is this? Witchcraft. Oh, come on, buddy. Tap X attack. Oh, come on. Get closer. Yeah, I gotcha. Ooh. A trophy there. Alright, so. We got you, buddy. You're going to jail. Now, where is... Oh, where's the incinerator? I should probably... What was he burning? Yeah. Haha, burning your shoes. Size 8.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
Bloody
I can explain the blood.
Sure you can.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the cat.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't know what's home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Alright, I can do that. The phone right here.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, detective unit.
Did we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130
Phelps, badge
North
1247.
Street? Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, detective.
Oh yeah, the school.
Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
Alright. So we should investigate the school just to make sure we got all the clues. Okay, it can't just be that simple.
Detective Phelps said the coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Oh.
Got it, KGPL.
Here you go. Return to Central Morgue. Alright, we'll go to the morgue first. Get the coroner's report. How far are we? Ugh. You know what? I think I'm gonna get Rusty to drive to this one. Let's go around here. You drive, partner.
Can you drive to this one?
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Apparently that was something that had to be said before it would skip. Old school ambulance. That's cool. That's the thing I like about this game, the old cars. Talk to the coroner.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Oh. What? So the pattern in the picture doesn't match the one in the middle. And I don't think it really matches this one. It's kind of broken. It's hard to see. It could be this one or this one. But picture. Yeah, I don't really see the break. I see this when I see the beginning part of that picture. When I look at the strangulation marks, the beginning of it kind of matches this pattern, I think. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. It could be this one or this one. I'm gonna go with my gut and go with this one. Oh, okay.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know. The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
Well, I can examine the body. Come on. There we go.
We've got to nail this guy.
Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
Oh, alright, there's a phone over here. Usually if a phone shows up on the compass, there's indication that you gotta use it.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe, registered to Mrs. Hugo Mueller, has been found in the parking lot adjoining Belmont High School in Plainfields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thank you.
Okay. So it turns out Mom's car is at the school. So, what, did she show up to pick up her daughter afterwards, but she never got to the car? Was she murdered at the school? I don't know. We shall see. Jeez, buddy. Watch where you're going. Alright, we gotta set a destination. Check out the school. How far are we? Not too far. And we'll take our next right and make our way down second, and we should get there fairly soon.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much.
Oh,
the wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely
lights.
rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Making my way downtown. Whoa, that's some air there. Man, these old cars handle like boats.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway.
I'm not gonna
Unit to
respond
handle
to that,
code 3,
really.
identify.
I think it kind of shows up on the map anyways, and we can always revisit it later. Just a little bit more concerned with solving this case. I'm really curious to know now who killed Deirdre Mullen. Oh no, don't hit the pole! God, that was close. I think we've arrived at the school. And we are here.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him
Get
off.
the kill this guy. I'd kill this guy if I could. Get back here, you perv. I will catch you, you alleged child molester. Where'd he go? Okay.
Are you liquored up?
Ah. Someone run this sucker over. That's not what I wanted to call him. I'm getting closer. I'm gonna get you, you bugger. Come on. A little closer and I can tackle. Come on. Don't jump over there. I got ya. All right.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Son.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Okie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your
Arrest
fucking
him.
skull.
Arrest him. Yeah. Rusty's got it.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Wow. That's damning evidence. I'll be taking that.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun, and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a
admitted to
kitty
touching
raper coming.
kids,
They can
like-
roll out the red carpet.
Arrest him anyway. I'm with Rusty on this one. Just pop him. Just pop him. Oh, this don't look good. Oh. Wasn't the woman hit with a tire iron in the opening cutscene? I forget. But this looks like the same rope from the
Blood and skin samples.
Or from
We
the
better get Ray Pinker out here. The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic.
Hugo Muller, yeah.
I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's a frame job. Looks like a frame job.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Yeah, I would think so. Alright, so we got a couple more clues here. Let's call back to Central. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, speaking of cars, by the way. Like I said, I like the cars in this game, but it is actually an objective side quest to collect all the cars. Well, not collect so much as just to drive each one. There's 95 different cars in the game, and yeah, the trophy or achievement to drive every single one of them. See, here we go. 35 out of 95. We got a Chevy sedan. I haven't driven this one yet. Let's take it back. I'm gonna take it back to my car. LAPD, I'm just borrowing this. I'm requisitioning this vehicle for leisure purposes.
Rooney's on his way to the tank. Gonna make himself at home. We should call in.
Get out. Oh yeah, I gotta call. Gotta call the boss. Call the boss first.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks.
Alright. Here we go. Get in our car. Set a destination for Central. We're going to interrogate.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken...
Yeah, Rusty's got a really big hate on for this guy for being a child molester. And honestly, can you blame him? Like, I was on Rusty's side. I said we should pop him. Alright, we gotta get Central.
Permanently out of harm's way.
Back to headquarters.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Muller. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not an immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper, Rusty.
Yeah,
we can pick him up for something else.
You really want to run that risk?
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity, 111 South Alameda.
Ooh, suspicious activity. I wonder what that could be.
For further, for any Central unit.
Check it out later. We gotta get to the station. But how far is it? It's quite a ways away. I ain't going all the way down there. No way. Oh. Flip this car. That's not what I wanted to do. Sometimes it can't be helped, though. It's hard to drive and not touch anything, in my opinion. See? See? Especially when something like that happens. I mean, it's my fault for not making the turn properly, but it's a Rockstar game. It's hard not to just open it up. Drive as fast as you can. Anyone who plays GTA knows what I'm talking about. Okay, we're not going that way. Did I make a wrong turn somewhere? Ah, okay. the police. There we go. There's headquarters.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
He's just the perv. That's awesome. That's hilarious. Okay,
The thing was, he was a really nice guy. I felt lousy
I don't
collaring
know
him.
who to interrogate first. I think we'll go with the perv.
Boys, really come through this time, haven't you?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with it.
There he is. Creep.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Oh. Yeah. He's been held by 1940s LAPD officers. He's got the beat down. Alright. Let's see here. Footprints. What's that? Alright.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on.
Oh, God.
I'm wearing 11s.
God. So he doesn't even have the right shoe size.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
So he is a liar.
You think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
Alright.
You're down on your luck, Eli.
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
I don't really have any evidence to suspect otherwise. So I don't doubt that.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Yeah, that's what I suspected.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say.
Okay.
I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
This is tough. This is a tough one. So we know he has access to a lot of rope. He's got a preference. He's not going to share it. Yeah, I think he's right. I think he's telling the truth about that.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid until I hit you braid. It stays tight.
Yep. Got him.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
Well, unfortunately, all the evidence besides the rope and the trunk points to Mr. Muller, but I doubt this.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
I think we should interview Mr. Muller before we charge anybody. Talk to both of our suspects first.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Well, let's see if we can give him the benefit of the doubt here, at least. I'd like to pin it on that child molester. Get him off the street if I can. Let's see.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Oh my god, that's logical. I don't want to accuse him of not have the right evidence. So, like, what evidence could I view my notes here? What evidence do I have to prove otherwise here? No. Found the bloody shoes. Still doesn't really prove his alibi. I really think he might be telling the truth on that one. Let's go good cop.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin him.
Sounds like a pretty bad excuse if I ever heard one. Let's see.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Check my notebook. Rope pattern. Oh no, it's braided. I think he's hiding something, so we'll doubt him.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Not looking good for him.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
Oh, right.
I keep them at work in my locker.
Well, we know. Well, we found his coveralls in the back, didn't we? Well, that's a lie.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Bullshit. Oh, excuse my language. That's BS. Oh, we can back out of an accusation? Okay. That's good to know. But, yeah, no, we found them in the trunk.
Green overalls, blood-stained, with the initials HM, found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
That's a lie.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
We found the tire iron in the trunk.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Oh, it doesn't look good for him either. Oh, I don't know. Don't know. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. That just came out of nowhere. Just back out of here for a second. We got all those we got all the questions correct. Oh, it's not really looking good for either person. I really don't know. I think I'm gonna blame the perv. Evidence is pretty solid.
I think I've said about all I'm gonna say.
But at least if I'm wrong, we'll get a pervert off the street. Alright, you're under arrest.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rat. I ain't a killer.
Sound good. Oh.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen.
All right, well,
in the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
All right. 5 stars. That's what we were shooting for. $149 to our own vehicle, so that's better than someone else's vehicle. And 0 damage to the city property. 12 out of 12 clues found. 15 out of 15 questions correct. Geez, we nailed that one. Alright, awesome. Well, that was LA Noire, the Golden Butterfly. So if you like that game, guys, make sure you click, like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments section if you want me to do another case, if you want me to post another video. Like I said, I can always do a full playthrough, but we're gonna sign off for now, and we'll talk to you later. Have a good night, guys.